This is a game where even the smallest mistakes can ultimately lead to you losing the round and losing the game. Today, I want to talk about one optimization we can make so that you're not wasting money and you're not wasting your resources on utility that you shouldn't be buying, right? So today, we're going to talk about utility management, when you should be buying stuff, situations where you should not be buying stuff, and just kind of how we can make sure that we're having more buys on both CT side and T side so that we have a better chance to win each round, even if we lose the prior one. So yeah guys, but before we get in the video, it means so much to me if you subscribe to my channel and like this video. I'm trying to grow on YouTube and I post content every single day, so shout out to all of you guys that watch me every day and are there to support me. So let's get into it though. So I guess we can talk about CT side first, right? The CT side economy, I guess we can switch sides to here. The CT economy is very fragile, right? The guns cost more on CT side. Even some of the utility like the incendiaries cost more. It's a lot less forgiving when it comes to your money, right? So if we look at our nades here, mollies are $600, $300 for smoke, $300 for HE, and $200 for flashbang, right? It's pretty expensive. So a lot of you guys don't understand that, there's a time and place to buy utility, right? It's funny because when we first start playing the game, we neglect utility. We don't really use it that much. And then as we get better, we're like, oh yeah, we should be buying utility a lot. But the thing is, guys, I have to tell you, there's gonna be rounds where it's actually bad for you to buy utility, right? It is, like, it truly is. So like on the CT side here, say our eco is, not the best, but we can afford to buy an M4 and stuff, and we could get full utility, we could. Well, the problem is, I wanna go for an aggro play, right? I wanna run up middle and have my teammates flash for me. So it would actually be bad if I just sit here and buy all of the utility to buy it. You need to have a plan inside of your head, like, okay, I'm gonna come out vents here, and I'm gonna jump out through here, blah blah blah, do my thing, jump out window, and as I'm jumping out here, I'm gonna molly in case they're swinging. It makes it really uncomfortable for them, and as I'm swinging, I'm doing my thing. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, so I really only need a molly, right? Our money's not the best here, and I want to make an aggro play. I know what I'm doing. Let me just buy a molly instead, an incendiary. I'm not gonna buy a smoke grenade. I'm not gonna buy a HE or a flash, right? We're just straight up going up mid, so let's do this play. And then we do it, we buy our molly, and we make the play. They flash us in. Boom, we get 1 kill, maybe we get 2 kills, and then we're dead, right? We die, and then we only wasted in quotes, $600 on utility instead of spending an extra $300, extra $600, extra $800 on other utility, right? So it can be very almost $1,000, right? If you count 2 flash, I guess no, if we have HE, but you guys get what I mean. We're wasting utility when we're making an aggressive play. And on the opposite end of that, a lot of you guys understand, if you're not making an aggro play, yes, you need all of your utility. It can really slow down the T's and make their life hard. Now let's talk about if our economy is good, right? Because we should really only not be buying utility like that if our economy sucks. A map like Inferno is a prime example of what I'm about to show you, but we can even do this on Mirage. So say our economy is like sick, it's solid, right? Say we have like over 10 grand. We're chilling. We could just keep buying and buying for multiple rounds. And I want to make that same aggro player. Say I want to run into apps, right? I want to run into B apps. Well, this time, since our money is good, I'm like, guys, here, I just need a molly. I'm going to drop you the rest. So then we drop our flash, we drop our smoke, and then we drop our HE, right? And now we just have the molly so that our teammates can use this utility in the mid round and in the late round, right? So then we do the same thing. We go do our aggro play, right? We're up here. Maybe we molly out. I don't know, whatever. We do our aggro play, and then boom, whatever happens, and we have the space, and our teammates can still use the utility that we dropped perfectly fine. So now they can pick it up, or maybe even you can. If you survive, you got this utility to use. And now it's still in the map. So if you're playing with friends, if you even just solo queuing, this little optimization is going to make your life so much better. Like it's going to be insane. And same thing with kits, guys. I just got reminded by this kit dropping on the ground. Don't necessarily buy a kit if you're going to be running up top middle as a CT, right? Like, I mean, you can avoid that. You don't need to buy a kit if you're going to be running up into a place like that, unless your teammates can't afford it, obviously. Now, same concept on T side. A lot of times, like, man, if I have a spawn and they're like, bro, like, the eco on the other team isn't that good, like, they're on pistols, can you just scout out B or something to get info? We'll flash you out. I'm like, yeah, bro. So then I buy a Mac 10, right? I buy a Mac 10. I don't drop an AK, guys. If you buy an AK, keep the AK. But if it's just off spawn, I buy a Mac 10, and I'm like, all right, flash me out, drop the bomb, let's go. And then, we make our play. We run through apps here, doing our thing. And, they just flash out. All right, flashing out. Boom. And our job is just to shoot, right? Our job isn't to throw utility, so I don't even buy any utility so that I can save money for the next rounds. And that way, if I die, I'm only losing 1050 here on the Mac 10 and only losing 1000 on the helmet and armor. This is how you're going to be able to build an economy, because a lot of you guys are like, man, how is this other team forcing every round? How do they have AKs? How do they have ops? Like, how are they doing this? Well, a lot of them might be doing a strategy like this. Like, you know, say I have a Mac 10 with no nades and I'm running out, 1 kill, 2 kill, like 3 kill. If I get a 3 kill, like a 3k, my economy is so good now, right? Even if I die, that bonus money you get from the SMG kills plus the lack of utility I bought, it's just going to benefit our economy. And like I said, you might lose this round, right? Even if you do lose this round and you don't have that much utility, we're getting notifications. Even if you lose the round and you know, it's not successful, you're setting yourself up for future rounds because of the economy that you're building up. So don't get too discouraged if you're like, man, I wish I had a flashbang here. Like, you know, you're the CT that ran up mid and you kill one and then you fall back here and you're like, man, I wish I could have thrown my own flash. Because it's fine, guys, it's fine. But just, you know, understand the risks of every strategy in the game. There's gonna be times where this hurts you because you didn't buy that utility, but for the overall, like, you know, majority of your games, rounds you're playing, this is going to be very beneficial to you. So take everything you know you hear with a grain of salt, because there's a time and place for it. So just be smart when you play. Just, you know, do your best. I recently did a guide on when to buy armor. Like, it's very important on when to know when to buy armor as a T, as a CT. So I think you guys should check out that video if you're trying to learn more about this game and get better at CS. And yeah, so oh no, it's a very simple thing to understand, but it's very hard at the same time. So it's pretty neat. And especially like me as an opper too, if I'm going for an aggressive pick with the op, there's time, like, okay, prime example on Mirage. If you're an opping, I'll just give you guys a little bonus tip here. Like, if you have this front spawn, right, and you're going for this aggressive window pick where you run through here with a teammate that flashes for you and you post on window, dude, you could die. You really could die. Like, that's a high risk you could die. So I always just drop my utility as an opper. I might keep like a flash or something, and then boom, off spawn, I do it. And that way I'm not hurting my team. We still have smokes up, because at lower levels, guys, your utility is not really that important. It really isn't. It's mostly just people running around, shooting, like walking around like this, shooting all over. But at a high level, your utility is going to be what separates you from the good players from the best players, right? So if you want to be a good player, just worry about shooting, right? If you want to be a great player, though, learn how to use this utility, learn how to drop it, learn these little, you know, nerdy little secrets that people don't really tell you, and you're going to be so much better. So truly, guys. But you guys all have a great rest of your day. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like I said earlier, it means so much if you hit that subscribe button, like this video. Help me grow as we post daily videos in all of 2023. Daily videos throughout the whole year. We're doing it. But yeah, I won't keep you guys for much longer. You're all amazing. If you watched to this point on the video, go ahead and comment CoJoMo is a bot. Tell me I'm a bot, and then I'll know that you watched the whole video. So appreciate you all. Peace out. Catch you later. Bye.